Guys, what's up? It's your girl, Miss K. Actually, that is not how I do my welcome. It's welcome back to my channel, Rewind. That is your girl, Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. All right, guys, today I am doing, well, actually tonight, this morning, whatever you want to call it, this is the final installment of Great Debates with Miss K. So this is episode number 3. And we're gonna, this is the finale. So hopefully uh it's going to be on and popping. I mean, I'm expecting a lot of people to be here, but I only got one person backstage. So the show is only gonna be as good as the people that show up because it's a debates show. Okay. What's up, Eric S and Demarcus Bond, RC, Joshua Wayne, One Shot Gaming? Hey. All right, are you ready, my girl? All right, so Moochie Scoochie.
Hi,
Hi, how's it going?
what's up?
What's up, so iconic? So, and Stephen Harris. Hi, everyone. So, hopefully, folks are coming. Guys, I actually can put the link in the chat because,
Yeah, cause he can't get it from the one I'm sending it. He's trying to get it Detroit.
okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link in the chat as well. So, there you go. Okay. So you can let him know that it's in the chat. He can come on. Same thing for, is Paperboy coming? I mean, what do they call him now? I forgot. All right, Moochie's not paying attention. Okay. So hey, Big Wolf Status. Hey, Miss K, my fellow Aries, looking good as you. Oh, thank you. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Just trying to have a little fun tonight. And so that's just what I'm doing tonight. So here's the thing, guys. Normally we have a bunch of females on here. Of course, I love the ladies, but I be wanting to have the men's perspective. Okay. So I'm anticipating a lot of I don't want to say arguments, debates. I'm anticipating debates. I'm anticipating for us not to be on the same page, or we're not supposed to be on the same page all the time. That's why it's debating. All right. But I want to hear from the fellas. A lot of times the guys, y'all be going on in the chat and stuff like that. But nobody's on here. And I don't want you guys to think that there's nobody here to represent you. But that's that. All right, Moochie, how's it going? Are you muted?
What's up? Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
mute. I told them so people is coming.
Where is Brillo? Is he coming?
Um, did you send him the link?
I did. I sent him the link and
He
Pretty
said he
Girl.
was coming. He
Miss
said it
K,
earlier.
should they do a Color Purple reboot? Could
It's
Damson Idris
already
play
being
Mister?
done.
He's asking, should it be done though?
It's
So
already being done. They already
he's
cast it.
asking, should,
Yeah,
should.
but he's asking should Dancer Idris play Mister? It's
First,
already been
let's
cast.
do one question at a time, right? It doesn't matter. That's what the debate is all about. It don't matter if they did it already. Should they do it? And that's another thing. I have a question tonight about somebody that killed someone, and the question is, should they have killed them? Yeah, they killed them already, but do you think they should have? So I will rephrase the question. Say, do you think they should have made a Color Purple reboot? So I don't think they should have. That's my stance on it. Thank you, Demarcus, for that super chat and that question. Could Damson Idris play Mister after seeing how he did with that, the last situation with Snowfall? Absolutely, he could. He definitely could. Do you think he could play Mister?
Yeah, but the color purple that they were making this time is based off the musical, so it's not like exactly that. But
Mm,
being that he's saying it could Dan he could play it if they did it if they did a remake of it in that way,
mm.
like not like a musical,
Oh,
because
because they
that's
need folks need to be know how to sing with the
yeah,
musical. Mm,
that's why I was saying,
yeah, that's true. No, but I get what you're saying. I was just trying to say, like,
no, I get
that's
it.
the purpose of the debate, is that it doesn't matter what was done. We're debating should stuff have been done. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like I'm tired of seeing remakes.
I
They
am too.
already recycling everything from the 80s now.
Leave stuff alone.
Yeah.
But that you know what I noticed, Moochie? They don't. And thank you again for the $5 super chat, Demarcus. You know what I noticed is that even now, like, remember how back in the day when if we got a remake of something or somebody redid a song, the song was like decades old before, but now it's like the song could be 10 years old.
Not even
Or
that
not
old.
even, yeah, that's what I really meant to say. Not even 10 years old, and they're already remaking it. And I'm like, why? Like, you are people running out of creativity? That's what I want to know. Are they running out of creativity? Do you think so? Because I kind of feel like that in a way.
I feel like they are. Everything's being recycled and either gender switch, things of that nature. So yeah, I agree. They are running
Or
out. They are running out of material, and they too busy stealing other the little man stuff too. So
yeah. Big Wolf status said, I heard they're making the original Friday the 13th of Miss Voorhees. I don't care about any of that. Like, would you watch that? I don't know. To me, if they do a remake, it has to be really, really good. Like,
they did already do a remake of Friday the 13th. How many times they gonna do this?
did they? I didn't even see.
Yes,
I don't even
they
be.
did. The latest one like was 2014, I believe.
Yeah, they probably did.
I could be wrong about the year, but it might have been between 2010 and 2013, something like that.
Support gaming. What's going on? Remakes have no
You
reason
remember
to
the,
exist
the
unless
you
it's
ever
class.
seen the
Hold
movie
on, me.
Wax Museum?
Unless it's classics that already sucked in the past. Oh,
Mm.
he said they made it in 2009. What'd you say?
Well,
The Wax Museum?
the Wax Museum
Mm-hmm.
movie.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
guy,
yeah.
that guy was in the new Friday the 13th. That
Mm.
was in one of. He's on the other show too. He was Supernatural. That guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was actually good. The Wax Museum. You ready,
Hmm.
Mamacita back there? Looking cute. Hi.
Hi, my internet. I'm on my phone, child, and I'm halfway with my battery. So bear with me. My internet
Oh,
is
okay.
acting up.
Oh, no
I thought
problem.
it's yours too.
Yeah, and I
Yeah, cause
just
I don't
upgraded,
know how.
Uh-oh.
but
Hmm.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you so much for being here. All right, well, I mean, it's already 12:08, so I guess we're just gonna have to get the party started,
Did you
guys.
put the link in the chat?
I sure did. I'm not gonna keep on doing it, so we got to move on.
No,
I
he
did
said
it
he was
one. I
coming.
did it one more time. So here we go. The first question, and I just want to see. I just want to hear yes or no from PG and from Moochie. So I'm gonna ask you if it's a yes or no, and then we'll go on to the debate part. Okay. So was Tasha justified in killing Keisha? Pretty girl, yes or no?
I was so torn. But I'm leaning more towards yes.
Okay. Moochie, yes or no?
Mm.
I
Was
got
she
somebody coming up.
justified?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so because I believe she was gonna
No,
rat.
just one. Yes or no. We're not
Yes,
we're not
yes,
doing the
yes, yes,
okay.
yes, yes,
I just
yes.
want you to do the don't debate yet. Okay. I'm coming. I'm adding booby traps. What's happening, my brother?
Yeah, I see y'all
All
talking
right.
about some guilty stuff. Oh, okay, I got you,
Okay, so this is the first question. I just want to let you guys know that yes, it's called Great Debates with Miss K, but it's really not no kind of formal debate stuff like that. It's just us going back and forth with I'm gonna see who says yes versus who says no. Y'all do your little, banter, and that's pretty much that. I have let me see, 4 debate questions and 3 bonuses. So the bonus is just me going around asking everybody their opinions on certain things, but it's not about debating. So for you, Booby, was Tasha justified in killing Keisha? Just answer yes or no.
Hmm, she justified. Uh,
Oh,
was
he's
she justified? it wasn't really affecting her, so I don't even know how I feel about that one. Uh, snitching is snitching, so yeah.
So she was justified. Okay. Detroit, what up?
What up, though? What's good?
Nothing much. Was Tasha justified in killing Keisha?
Uh, yes.
Okay, so who on this panel said no? Nobody said
did.
no. Somebody is gonna have to bite the bullet and put the cape on for Lakeisha. Just like I had to put the cape on for the chick I did not want to do. If I could do it for Haley Autumn Nights,
I'll do it.
okay. Now, so it's gonna be Moochie. I'm sorry, I'll have you go against Detroit.
Oh my God! This is my
So he
sister
wait.
right here. My
He gotta agree with
He gotta say, you know, why he thinks she was justified, and PG gotta say why she wasn't justified. The poor gamer said she wasn't justified. Okay, PG, go. You want to go first, or you want Detroit to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead, my love.
Well, it all starts off with bad parenting, okay? What is the purpose? The purpose is to save Tariq's old raggedy behind from any accountability whatsoever. So I feel like Tariq could have took his raggedy behind to prison, and we could have had Lakeisha stay alive and be a mother to Cash, okay? So I feel like at the end of the day, yeah, she would have been snitching, but it's just Tariq. He was young. He would have been able to, be out in his mid-20s or so and continue his life. He needed to learn the lesson. And look where he at now. Then got shot up. And now he over there with Braden acting a goddamn fool. God knows.
What up, Big Smooth?
Oh man!
Okay.
Go ahead,
Wow.
Detroit.
This pains me to do this because I rock with my sister PG. I really
That's
don't.
all right. It's friendly.
All right, this gonna be quick, right? All right, peep this out. Didn't Lakeisha know about the St. Patrick's, right? She knew they was a drug dealer, correct? She knew they was a drug dealing crime, a horrible crime family. She was with Tommy. Tommy's a demon. So you already want to choose that life. So when it get hard, don't want to go to the feds and say, I'm doing it for my son. You knew what you was getting yourself into. And Tommy saved your life the first time. So, I mean, there's no excuses. You know what you was getting yourself into. Snitches and snitches. Be quiet. It is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Moochie, do you want to do a justification?
So I have to
Even if you don't agree, make it up. Be a
agree
big
with
girl.
Keisha.
Yeah, be a big girl now.
Oh Lord.
Unless Booby want to cape for Keisha. I
Oh,
want to hear.
nah. Oh, I
I'm
can't
see
take no
see, that's
snitches.
what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta try to face the
Nah,
challenge.
you gotta let them do
Right.
something that they wouldn't
Yeah,
normally
you gotta
do.
y'all don't normally do it, and everybody
I want to
knows.
hear them try to defend it.
Everybody knows how much I
can't.
can't
It'll be.
stand.
Look,
Put your lawyer hat on.
put your
Yeah.
lawyer hat on,
That's
and
not
you
somebody I
have
would
you.
even
This
represent.
time you
I'm
gotta
sorry.
go against the norm.
Get your
Impress
Davis
us.
on.
Come on, impress us.
It's
I
you're gonna
couldn't
hear the
represent
same
him.
debate, the same words that basically Pretty Girl said. Me defending Tasha. I mean, me
Trying to get
defending
on some Davis
Keisha.
McClain types.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
I just look. I
Get that
just feel
account.
like we need to hear a male's. I want to hear a male defend this.
Me too.
I want to hear the controversy.
That
It's
is the
really hard to
controversy. A
defend.
male's opinion is going. That's what you get in the male's opinion. She was
Yeah,
snitching.
I wanna see
But
you
y'all
be a
always got the
lawyer.
same. See, when we get to the further toward the end of this live, certain questions, I already feel like y'all answers are gonna be very like predictable. So I
Yeah.
want something different.
Don't think that. We
I,
don't always agree on everything. That's one
Oh
thing
no no
about me
no
and
no no
Detroit.
no!
That's
I'm
Look,
all.
not
Booby
saying
Trap, you
no.
got the
I'm not
waves.
saying.
Put the
I'm
suit
not
on with the
saying that.
waves. Be
Hold
the
on,
lawyer and
Moochie.
defend
I'm not
Keisha.
saying that you guys always agree on stuff. I'm just saying when it comes to a particular situation, and I don't really want to say what it is, but it has to do with snitching. So I feel like y'all answers are gonna be predictable.
I defend
Doesn't
the
mean y'all gonna
snitch.
agree.
I defend the snitch, but it's too late now. So
It's too late for you. Okay. All right. So we're not gonna force it. Leave it
All right.
alone. Moochie,
He ain't want to
we
put
gonna
on
leave
the
it alone.
suit and
We
match the
let
waves because he
no,
was
we
I'm
let
loyal.
them
saying I can't
So
not
I
for
would just
her. I
step
mean,
up.
she was. I'm saying she was. You gotta look at it the same way because she was trying to act all big and bad. You feel me? She got with Tommy and then started trying to dress different, coming in there like she was boss lady and
Mhm.
talking to people different types of ways. And she got what she got. You wanted to get into life. You know what I mean? You always wanted what Tasha had for real. Let's be honest.
Mm.
And she came in there and it wasn't what she thought it was gonna be. You feel me? So
Mhm.
she got what she got. You know what I mean? You chose to get in there not knowing what you was really getting into. Yeah, I could say that, yeah, Tasha was wrong because she did do it dirty. She was using her salon as a tax shelter. You feel
Mhm.
me? Trying to clean money through it and all that. So that could have definitely been taken into consideration.
that was a
Um
tax write off though, because she took
it,
Tasha. She was no man. That's a tax write off.
it was, but it was times that she didn't even know that Tasha was doing it. So you feel
Yeah,
me?
that's
And she
true.
approached her about it, and Tasha was still doing it behind her back. So I could say that, you know what I mean? Then the whole thing with Cash. And you know what I mean? You know he gonna grow up without a mother, ain't got no father. And Tommy ain't taking care of him. So
Mm-mm.
you feel me? That stuff that she definitely should have took into consideration. If that's your best friend, you know what I mean? You could have gave her some bread and be like, oh, just go get out of here. I don't never want to see you again. Or something. You ain't had to
Mhm.
murder, but I
Well,
mean,
that's see. Okay, see, there you go. Thank you for saying that.
like,
You ain't have to murker. Could we have did something else? Maybe it was this picture right here that
Oh
Yeah,
my
made
God.
you say like, maybe you ain't have to do all that.
that was
But it
horrible.
sounded
That
like
was
he
bad.
tried to change her heart and defend her
Yo, this
towards
picture.
nah, I mean, I
change.
still feel I'm just going off of what y'all. I defended her. I still
Yes.
feel like she should have died, but it is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
she she did everything wrong. She should have done. Man, look, she deserved to die. She could have. She shouldn't even ever said nothing.
Yeah, for real.
This is a sad picture though, guys. Come on now. This
It.
is
Oh, so
sad.
please.
Yes.
She wanted to
Yeah,
be a part of the drug game. She was talking and
yeah.
stuff like that. So it is
Now,
what it
you see what I'm
is.
talking about? Detroit. She came in there with all black on, the black glasses, acting like she was Griselda or something. Come on now, you
Yeah.
tripping?
Griselda. Hey, Candy Love.
That picture ain't that bad. That's how I look when they get ticklish when I get my pedicure.
Oh
Ain't that
my gosh, stop. No,
Yeah.
this is so this is a sad picture.
Yo. Yo,
Evil, the
Oh
evil is
man.
rubbing the
PG is a
evil is
menace,
rubbing
man, when
off.
she want to
Oh
be, man.
Lord. Lord of mercy. All right,
The
guys.
pedicure. What they doing to your feet? They gonna got you looking like
I'm ticklish. I'm ticklish.
I'm ticklish too.
All right.
all
So
right, all
guys,
right.
this is
Oh
gonna be
man.
a question where I'm just gonna go around the board. There's no debating with each other. I just want to hear your opinions. I think PG might not be able to say. I'm not sure. Anybody on here? Let
We
me just
good. We
let you.
Gucci.
No, I'm just saying. I'm gonna let you guys know this. It's from shows all over the place. Like it's not just Power. Like it's all over the place. Has everybody here watched Game of Thrones?
I have.
You have, okay.
Uh-huh.
Moochie has.
Of
So I think
course. You
movie.
know it.
Okay. So now I don't think anybody can deny that Tyrion was justified in killing his father, right?
Right.
But do you think he should have let Shay live? And I'm gonna start with you, Booby. Do you think he should have let her live?
Hell no. She deserved what she got. You was already trying to press him all the time, talking about, you know what I mean, you need to treat me better, this and that. And then you gonna go sleep with his father, someone you know is evil, someone he been telling you about all this time, he been messing with you, and
Yeah.
you gonna sleep with him. Then you gonna pop in the room like, hey baby, what's up? Like y'all was
Yeah,
like
my
that's your man, your
lion.
man. Oh,
Yeah,
come
Yeah.
on,
she
nah,
was calling
nah.
him the same names that she was calling
Yeah,
Tyrion. My lion.
yeah, you got to go. You got to go.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Yes.
It's gonna be
For
quick for
real.
me, man. If you
Yeah,
die, you
that
die. You die,
yeah.
you die.
You die. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Detroit, you agree.
I
Definitely she
agree.
had to go. There was no way around it.
No way around it.
Okay.
Mm-mm. You
If you
playing
die,
with
you
his heart.
die.
You was the only one that we know he was a hoe. Okay, we get it.
Yeah,
But
right.
you was the only one that he was down for real,
Yeah.
for real.
He was changing his
Mm-hmm.
He
way.
looked out for you, try to, you know what I mean, try to get your family right and all that. And you going nah, you got to go, shorty.
Yeah.
That was
Okay,
his
Moochie,
road dog.
yeah, Moochie, what you got?
Nah, he shouldn't have let her live.
Okay.
I don't like the way she turned on him. I was so mad
Mm-hmm.
at her. Like this was justifiable to me for him. She
Yeah.
broke his heart already, and
Crazy.
he was basically hiding her from his father, and then you turn out to be with him.
Yeah. And that was mad
Crazy.
hypocritical of his father too. Like talking about if I catch the next whore I catch in your chamber or whatever, I'm gonna have them killed and all that. But then it's okay to have the same whore in his chambers. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was real weird. So here's the thing though. I agree with everybody here. I don't think obviously he didn't go to delete Shay. He went to get rid of his father. But the surprise was that he saw Shay there. But my thing is, I don't think he was gonna go. I don't think he was gonna kill her. But she literally went for the knife, and I think it was just kind of like, all right, this is what we doing.
I don't
So
think she was going. I don't think he was gonna kill her though.
yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But
But
she
she,
went. She grabbed that knife. She automatic. I don't know why. What would make her grab the knife? But okay. She kind of acted like she had some type of animosity
What?
towards him, which I didn't really get.
I,
So
Yeah, she was on something else.
yeah. All right. So that's just a little debate now. I mean, not the debate. The next debate, guys, is, and the reason why I chose this because I noticed a lot of fellas, for some reason, they side with this dude. He's a villain in my eyes, but whatever. So this is from Black Panther. Was Killmonger right for getting revenge and taking over Wakanda?
oh,
Mm.
I'm gonna
this
start with
gonna
you,
be
Moochie.
this gonna be goody. This gonna be good right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Moochie
Mm.
Scoochie, what you got for me, girl?
Was Killmonger right? Let me read the question again. Was no, I'm not reading comments.
Was
Was that a
You
little
Killmonger,
that's
kid?
my nephew. Sorry,
was he
y'all.
right for getting revenge for taking over for Wakanda?
Yeah, you could go Detroit. We'll come back, Moochie.
um, come back to me.
Yeah,
You want me to go?
yeah.
Yeah,
Go
you
All
ahead.
go.
right,
It's on you.
all right. At first, when I first saw, so don't get mad what I'm about to say. When I first
No, it's
saw,
fine.
I was with T'Challa. But then
Okay.
when I saw Black Panther 2, which to me was a good movie, not better than the first one, but it was a good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw what they was doing, and at the end, and then what happened to end game, they let these. I'm sorry, if y'all got some white follow. I'm sorry, but you let these colonizers come up and take your Barbadium. Man, I'm with Killmonger. You crazy. I don't want these people coming up and infiltrating me. You see what they did? So I'm with them. I'm not mad at it. I would have probably did the same thing.
Okay. Uh, pretty girl.
I was torn with this as well, but I'm gonna go with yes. I mean, just thinking about the phrase "sins of a father." Um, so I do feel like he was at a disadvantage, and he was taking what was possibly rightfully his, and he proved that he was a formidable opponent. I do feel like T'Challa. I think the problem is in these situations that you have us uh, debating is because the person, the victim, is either innocent or we like them. So I
Yeah.
have to kind of take that out of the equation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Killmonger was justified. And it was, pretty much a rightful stake.
Hey, Tamika. Okay. So go ahead, Detroit.
Oh, I
You
wanted to
was
say that this is my just thinking of it. I say Killmonger was Pan African and T'Challa was African. So but they wasn't he wasn't trying to let them over there because he was just worried about them. And I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but I'm not mad at Killmonger for what he did.
DeMarcus, you bugging out. Still love you though. Booby, do you have a no? I'm just asking, do you have a no first before I get your take?
Do I have a no?
Yes.
I
Because
got a no, but it
I
ain't
already
gonna be
got
the
two.
no that you want. I'm trying to say
No, no, no.
it
It's
ain't gonna
not
be
that
the no that you want.
no, it's not that I want. It's not what I want. It's just because we need an argument. So we already had two yeses. One, well,
I got
yes.
an argument, but I mean it's a yes, but it's an argument.
Okay. Moochie, I'm gonna come back to you. Do you have a yes? I mean a no, Moochie?
I kind of feel like he did what he did because of how he was treated. Because he saw it as a boy, so yeah, I feel like he had it was justifiable to him.
All right. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. All right. So since everybody in here pretty much thinks it was justifiable, I'm just gonna go
I'm gonna
and
say
let
it's
I
justifiable,
want to
but
hear.
I'm gonna say it's not.
I don't know. I'm gonna say no. He shouldn't have took over Wakanda. He should have took over Africa. Period.
Yep,
Okay.
facts.
Not just Wakanda. He should have took over the whole thing and made it into a powerful nation. You know what I mean? Shared Wakanda tech with other African nations. Made sure he took over that too, so you can make it so not just Wakanda would be strong. The whole continent would be strong. Period. Point blank. He shouldn't have stopped with Wakanda.
Okay. All right. My thing is, before Moochie goes, is that when I first watched it, I didn't get I did see this, the second one, like you that you were saying, Detroit. I get why he did what he did, but I don't like. I feel like the anger is misplaced. The people that did that to his father, they're gone. T'Challa wasn't a bad dude, so I didn't like the fact that he went over there and did that. And even under his reign, it seemed like Wakanda was miserable. So it's not like he was a good king. He looked like he was over there being a freaking tyrant, in my opinion. That's what I saw. So that's why I don't think he was justified. I get it, but I don't. I just think that the people were already gone, whoever he needed to get his revenge on. So, but it also kind of goes with what Pretty Girl was saying with the sins of the father. But when you think about it, like if you out here doing dirt, you definitely wouldn't want none of that to come back on your children, which is why you need to be careful what you're doing.
I agree with you. Only reason I was saying I was on your side before the second one, because let's not act like T'Challa, not T'Challa, but Killmonger his father was the same. He stole
Right.
vibranium and stole it to I forgot the white guy's name. He sold it, and then he lied about it.
Yeah.
What his father should have did was took that punishment and went to back to Wakanda and went to jail, but he never wanted to do that, and that's why he ended up getting killed.
They was all wrong because
Yeah,
his father was wrong for selling it. He should have never gave it to the Claw at all. He should have did what he said he was trying to do. You know what I mean? Strengthen the black community and all that stuff. T'Challa, he was wrong for saving Ross. He should have just let that dude die. He was doing too much. You over there saving him with deeds and all that stuff, taking him to Wakanda. So you was already wrong for that, for bringing him in there. So you was dead wrong for that. That's why Wakabi, he turned on you in an instant, because he's saying you the same as your father. You ain't doing nothing.
that's
So
a fact.
it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I agree that he shouldn't have. The way he went about it was wrong, but he was right.
Right.
In his ideology, he was right with how he felt and what he was believing in. So yeah, I got to give it to him. He was right with that.
Okay, what's the my bad. What's the old girl name that said we need to leave him here? But that I call her the agent of chaos, the one he was trying to save. I forgot her name. That was the she playing The Walking Dead. What's her name?
Tanya.
Yeah, but what is her name on the show? I mean, on the movie.
Yeah, she the one said to leave him over there, but old girl was the one said we got to help him. We got to help him. He should have listened to his general before he listened to her, because that's why when he came back to Wakanda without that body, without old boy, like Paperboy just said, my man was like, "You weak, man. You a weak leader."
Yep.
That's why he traded on him and went with Killmonger because he knew he was weak. Now, if he would have left that white man there and then would have brought Claw there, then he would have been like, you know what, I don't believe this dude. They say T'Challa was kind of weak.
Yeah. What about
He
you,
should have
Mooch?
killed Claw. Shouldn't have got there. He should have killed Claw when he had him, when he caught
Exactly.
him, right there. I don't care about the cameras and all that other stuff. We could take all y'all cameras, and ain't nobody gonna show nothing. I don't care about none of that. Take their cameras, do whatever you want, pay them off, whatever. But he should have killed Claw right then and there. That's it. He should have been gone.
Yeah, I feel the same way about the Winter Soldier. He could have just got him, he could have killed him, but in a way, I'm glad he didn't because he wasn't he was like it was his mind or whatever. But T'Challa, obviously I'm saying that because T'Challa just doesn't seem like he kills, so he's
Nah,
not a
we
killer.
didn't see him do
He
that.
was about to though. He was about to kill him until
Yeah,
they
he
stopped
definitely.
him.
Yeah, till they started snapping pictures and all that. And I'm like, nah, could have just got rid of all that and just murked him.
He gave if it wasn't for he gave Killmonger used that claw as a pawn to get over there. He could have killed
Mm-hmm.
him.
And
Killmonger was gonna kill him
Killmonger would
anyway.
never had no way in if he would have
Ex-
killed him right there.
exactly.
Mm. Mooch, what you got?
I feel like with this, I feel like he went about it the wrong way, getting revenge. I feel like he wasn't right. I understand his actions, but I feel like he should have. I feel like once he got over there, he made matters worse. He burnt up all of the healing stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he just made matters worse. It wasn't. He didn't do anything for the improvement of black people.
Mm.
He
Okay.
did it better in What If. In What If, that's how it should have went. In What If, this one in Black Panther, I mean, I get where it was going, but how he did it in What If was way better. How he took over.
No,
Mm.
T'Challa is a better leader than Killmonger. I'm not even debating. I'm just saying that he's weak at times.
Yeah, I could see that.
His mama got more heart than he do. I'm just saying.
Basically.
And then they got rid of her like they was
They
stupid.
that whole second movie pissed me off.
Yeah. Okay, well let's move on, guy. Wait, before I move on, what is the name of the guy that I was talking about in that the Captain America Winter Soldier that
Who,
he
Bucky?
killed his father? Yeah, Bucky. Okay, right. That's what I was talking about.
They missed the opportunity. They should have put Bucky should have been in Black Panther too. I don't understand why he wasn't in there.
Me
Mm.
neither.
Yeah, that
He
was
was a
stupid.
part of
Especially
that
if he was
comic
hiding.
book.
They had him hiding in Wakanda, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
they
was.
had
That
him
was so
hiding
But
there.
not
stupid.
at that time he was
At that time, he's back
he
with
had
the.
already that was after Endgame and all that. He was gone by then.
But he's
Oh,
supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Like honestly, but
Yeah.
I don't know why he wasn't there.
yeah. Mm. All right, guys. Well, that was a good one. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So now we're gonna switch it up a little bit, and I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna say about this. Now, y'all watch P Valley, right?
Oh boy.
I know you
Oh,
can't.
Yeah.
look,
I'm
Drake
out.
got a
I'm
mess.
out of this one.
I ain't
I'm out
gonna
of
No,
this
no,
lie.
one.
no.
All
It's
right.
still a life question, right?
Okay.
So now, if y'all remember that scene when Andre walked in on his lady, his wife, giving to the guy in the bedroom. So the question is, this is a bonus. This is not about a debate. So we going around the table, right? So did Andre have a lot of nerve for how he reacted to his wife's cheating? And since you just rejoined us, pretty girl,
Mhm.
just go ahead and tell me what you think about this. Is not a debate. We're going around. We're just hearing everybody's opinions because this is going to set us up for the next debate. So y'all ain't got to run. It's okay, guys.
I'm going to, if you don't mind, Detroit, I'm going to answer this for you and your perspective.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Andre had a lot of nerve because he was preventing another black man to get completely fulfilled, and she wasn't able to complete the job.
Oh my God. That
Wow.
is that really how you feel, Detroit?
No. I'm just
no. I don't feel that way. Hey, one question. So the dude is sus, right?
No,
No, no,
Okay.
no.
No,
he
he's
works
not
Okay.
at
with the wife.
all.
He
Okay.
works with the wife. So you don't watch P Valley, then I
I
take it.
don't
I
watch
don't
P
watch it
Valley.
either.
Okay,
But
so
this part,
let me let
he's
me
a heterosexual man.
yeah, let me
Oh,
set it
okay.
up for you. He's a heterosexual man who he lives in Atlanta, right, guys? His wife is back in Atlanta. She's a doctor. He's down in Memphis with with the strippers and stuff like that, and he got his eye on Autumn Night. Okay, he down there flirting with her, this and that, and the third. Here goes a picture of phone sex. Him getting himself off with Autumn Night. Then when he goes back home, he walks upstairs to his room and he's hearing noises, some moaning. His wife is on his knees, giving it to another ninja. Okay? He goes off, gets the guy, get him in the headlock and all of this, ready to kill him, choke him out. So the question is, did he have a lot of nerve? After he was already doing what he was doing down in Memphis.
And he knows
Down
the
in the
guy.
valley with the girls
The
get
guy is a
naked.
family friend and an ex.
The
So
guy's a family friend, and they doing it in his house.
it was like a
Yeah.
co-worker of hers. So
It don't matter, but they doing it in his house.
yes,
I
Yes.
knew it.
he
I
didn't
knew
know.
that
He got
was.
All
a
right, so
Yes.
surprised
yeah,
her.
yeah. So okay, ain't no surprise. I'm supposed to be here. He ain't. So
That's right.
I mean, yeah, he right for that. I mean, you doing what you doing. She doing. Y'all could have got a hotel room, do whatever. You know, I'm gonna find out anyway, regardless. But that's a violation. That's unwritten code. You don't do nothing like that in somebody in another man's house. Period.
That's
So
right.
you
That's
lucky if he didn't kill you. For real,
That's
for
a
real.
fact.
That's facts.
That's just how it go. You want to do that? You go. Y'all do that on the low. But you ain't gonna be doing that in my room, my bed, my sheets. Hell no. I'm sorry. It ain't going. I ain't even sorry. Yeah. You lucky if you don't walk out of there on a stretcher, bro.
That's
That
true.
that's 100% disrespectful what that man did, bro.
It is. It is.
Horrible.
Especially when like, yeah, come on. I'm talking about the other dude. He knew that this was a married man's house.
Horrible.
Yeah.
No,
You said
no
that's a
type of
fan
respect.
supposedly family friend quotations. Okay.
That
Whatever.
that's basically the guy that her parents wanted her to marry.
Yeah, which makes
Okay.
it
Well,
worse.
now we can get a divorce and you go marry him. But
Mhm.
he might not be no good. You know what I mean? Since he's gonna be a vegetable, but whatever.
All right, so let me before we get to I'm sorry, not DeMarcus, Detroit, because you probably got the same. And I'm not
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just So DeMarcus and So Iconic. So Iconic said he didn't get physical though. DeMarcus says Andre didn't get physical with Autumn Night. Okay, well guess what? He tried. Remember that he went and got a condom. They went to the hotel and all that. So he tried. I'm not justifying anything with this situation what his wife did. I'm just saying he was trying to get physical. Okay, he went to the hotel, and the only reason why they didn't have sex is because Autumn Night found the pictures on his computer that that was looking like he was stalking her, so she ran out of there. So by the time he came back, he went down to the lobby to get the condoms. By the time he came back, she was gone. But it was gonna go down. So we're not gonna sit here, guys, and act like Andre was an innocent man because he wasn't. Okay,
And they technically did smash, but it was virtual.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's show the picture.
No.
That
So
don't count.
Physically touched, but mentally
So-
and physically, y'all was doing.
I would
And he was hold on real quick,
my
Detroit.
bad.
And they was he was dodging his wife's phone calls for this chick.
Yeah.
So then when he gets home, his chick is doing the same. So it's like that's what you get a little bit.
Yeah.
But I agree with you guys because even when this situation happened, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you go, Detroit. Even when this situation happened, I was like, yo, that's really messed up. Like I was against it, but I was still like, hey, at the same time, look, what's good for the goose, right? But go ahead, Detroit, talk about it.
All right, PG. So you said that, so let me ask you a question. This about the same thing Tasha did to Sean. She was playing with herself in that truck. Was that cheating?
Don't bring that up.
I'm just asking a question.
What?
Was that
I'm
cheating?
about to say the same thing, Detroit.
I was just writing down what you
Oh,
said. Was that
Lord.
cheating though? Because if I can remember it, some of your women think that's not cheating.
Wait,
So
what's
I'm
not
asking.
cheating? Tell
I
me.
didn't say that.
What's not
Okay,
cheating?
Tasha playing with herself in the back seat
in
while
the
Sean
back,
was looking. That's not cheating.
Oh, to another person?
to Sean,
That's
Sean was back.
absolutely, yeah, that's cheating.
Okay, cool. Because I was just like I said, she cheated before Ghost did, and people disagree. So yeah, my man having fun, on the phone doing what he doing. The man was cheating, but like he never. I mean, I don't know, man. It was bad. It was horrible. Like honestly, somebody do that in my house, man. Come on,
It's a
man.
bad thing. Yeah.
That's horrible.
It is. It's horrible. It is. I just wanted to hear what you guys had to say though, because now, Moochie, you want to go?
It was nowhere else for them to go because of the pandemic.
It's
Nah,
somewhere. It's
yeah.
somewhere for you to go now.
That is
Oh yeah.
true.
Y'all got a whip. Both of y'all got a car,
They
right?
got a
All right,
car.
y'all need to go ahead.
Man, I got
grab
time for
this
that.
thing.
That's the favorite place of a cheating man is a daggone whip.
Right.
I'm just saying if
And
they,
then
you
the
talking about they
whip
ain't got nowhere
without
to go,
crashing it.
They
you
got
ain't got no
places to
bread.
go.
Hotels were still open during the pandemic. I might add, but okay, whatever.
If it was an apartment, it wouldn't have been as bad. But y'all had a whole house.
They had a whole
Now,
I know he
house.
had to walk upstairs and hear all of that nonsense
But
going
you know
on.
the crazy thing, guys, is when he was home, she was staying down in the basement. Why she couldn't bring that ninja in the basement?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying she should have brought him in the house, guys. Let me take that back.
The
It's just
starter-
that it's just
Mhm.
that he had the upstairs, and because she worked in the hospital, she stayed downstairs. So now she done brought the germs up to the top and another dude inside.
Germs, the peen, and all the nonsense.
The starter is way more comfortable than the futon, Miss K. Come on.
But she was on her knees though.
She was on her
could have been.
knees.
She could have been
For
on
a
her knees in
moment.
the basement.
You know there was different. You know there was different areas in that room. Now, come on. Now. That was the appetizer.
Mhm.
Yo, guys, y'all didn't see it, but
Yeah.
because she was wearing masks so much, she had like the markings all right here, like her face was bruised up. Like yeah.
Oh yeah,
He still
that
was
was.
down there. It didn't
Mm.
stop. It
Took
didn't
me to get
stop
rid of that
nothing.
damn mark.
Huh?
You know how long it
Somebody
took
said
me to
they
get rid
coulda
of
went
that
in the
damn
call
mark
room at
working
the
in the
hospital.
emergency room? Oh my
Oh
god.
wow, I
They probably
know.
did.
What's up, AG? Okay, so before we move
AG.
on, they could have went in the call room at the hospital. He's a doctor too, right? Yeah, that's true. They would have got fired. They ain't got time to be moving
Right.
their
It's a
job.
pandemic, though. Somebody
That's
said it was a
professionally
pandemic.
It was a pandemic. All right, well,
Pandemic, there was no place for us to
let's
go.
go show him one more time doing this with Autumn Night.
Pandemic could have been pandemonium up in there. Okay.
Right.
All right, so here's the next question, guys. This is the debate since we're talking about cheating. And I want you guys to really think about this because I'm going to give y'all 30 seconds to think about it. All right. This question is, do you think a man who cheats on his wife can be considered a good father? Now, before y'all answer, I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to think about it.
I don't need 30 seconds.
All right, Booby, you say you don't need 30 seconds, so go on and tell me.
Yeah, that he can be considered a good father. If he don't love her no more, what that got to do with the kids?
So automatically, if a man cheats on his wife, he don't love her? Talk
I'm
about
just
it.
saying, if you cheating on your wife, then I mean that's a heavy indication that you don't love her. If you loved her, you wouldn't be cheating on her. So if you let somebody else into your life and even thinking of them like that, if you married, the only person you should be thinking about like that is your wife. So if you're not and you're thinking about other people like that, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So maybe you ain't love her the way you think you did, or you know what I mean, maybe your feelings wasn't as strong as you thought they was, but you wouldn't be cheating on her if you actually loved her. So yeah, but like I said, I digress. That don't have nothing to do with the kids. You can still love your kids. That's your seeds. You're gonna love them
Yeah.
regardless if y'all not together, if y'all together or not. So Of course, yeah, you can still be a good father. People get divorces all the time, and
Mm-hmm.
they still got kids. So yeah, for sure.
True that. True that. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
let PG go.
Well, since this is a debate and I'm torn, I'm going to I like I said, I'm 50-50, but I'm gonna go the opposite of Booby. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm a like an 8-year-old boy when I say Booby. I'm thinking about Booby. Boobies. So when you pose this question, I don't know why, but I thought about Ghost and Tariq
Yep.
because when you think about a good father, you also want to think about being a good example. And the actions you make in your life, you have to think about the trail and the example you're leading with your kids. And so when you cheat on your wife and break those vows, then you leave your kids susceptible to think, not necessarily they don't have to think that it's okay, but you kind of raise them in an environment where, you know, oh, my dad did it, because a lot of kids look up to their parents. So, that can lead the trail on how that kid develops and, have a negative impact. So
Mm-hmm.
I can say, I'm in the middle, but I can say, um, no.
Yeah.
But I've been in a situation where, I grew up in, a household. My stepdad wasn't faithful. So he was always a good dad to me, per
Yeah.
se, but he was a horrible husband. But at the same time, a lot of actions that he took possibly, had an effect on me, in relationships growing up. So,
Hmm.
it's 50-50 for me, but that I was just debating.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you brought in a real life, you brought in a fictional example and a real life example. You substantiated your argument. I appreciate it. I also want to be clear because a lot of people are saying, like Tamika said, relationships come and may go. Relationships come, yeah, and may go. The love for your children is eternal. We're not talking about the love for your children. Are you considered a good father? It doesn't mean I'm looking for a particular answer. I just want to let's. We know you love your kids. People love their kids all the time and still be a deadbeat dad, a deadbeat mom, but you love your kids. I mean, I don't know what kind of love that is, but listen, people have all
Yeah.
kinds of reasons. People have all kinds of reasons why they love the way they love or why they treat people a certain way, from their own trauma and everything. So, yeah, I just wanted to
And is it
make
a
that
real
clear.
reason, or are you just justifying it? But
No, we're not justifying. Just
no, not
wait.
true. I'm just saying, as a parent, you know, what I mean, or it could be, is it a real reason why you're doing it, or is it justification so you can keep doing it? But
Oh, yeah, true. That's true
Can you
too.
repeat what you said again? Because that was good. What you said, Miss K. Because I think I'm about to write that down. Because I got a challenge what PG said about ghosts,
What
but what you just said about
Uh-oh.
say that again? I'm
I said,
sorry.
can you repeat what you just said, Miss K? Because that was good. You know what I mean? Because I
I,
didn't write that down, but I was writing what
I
PG said.
I don't. I mean, I said a lot. I don't even know. I mean, I know what I said, but I don't know what you want me to say.
Okay, okay. I was agreeing with some of the. I was agreeing most of the stuff you were saying. Ghost wasn't a good father.
Right,
Ghost,
right.
if
So go ahead.
yeah, my bad for cutting you off. But Ghost wasn't a good father. He was an okay father. He wasn't a good father because if he was a good father, Kanan wouldn't be able to do what he did to Tariq because he
Hmm.
would have told him the game. He
Right.
should have been the man that told his son, you know what, son, I was a drug dealer. You ain't got to say you caught no bodies, but you could have been like, you know what, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not saying Tariq should have killed his father. Never should have did that.
Right.
But I'm just saying he should have told his twins, his daughter, his baby girl, and his son the truth. Like, you know what, son? I did some me and Kane in a time we basically we criminals, we horrible people. I'm trying to get better and everything and spend more time with him. You know what I mean? Take
Hmm.
him to the Knicks game and everything like that. He never did that. My father, he cheated on my mother, but he always was there for me. Took him to basketball games, parent teacher conference,
Yeah.
fed me. He did everything and told me don't do what he did. That's a good father right
Okay.
there.
Okay. Yeah. And I
That's
appreciate that's a real life example. So the thing about this question, and before I let you go, Moochie, the thing about this question is that I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I think that the answer is subjective. It's based on the experience that the child has. The only person that could really answer this question is the child. The father can't answer the question. The mother can't answer the question. How did the cheating affect the child? When we watch Power Book 2, Tariq is still mad at his father, even after he
facts.
killed him. He's still mad at his father. He blames his father for leaving the family for Angela and all of that. So it depends on the child. That's my stance on it. Go ahead, Moochie, please.
I do think I don't think a man is necessarily a bad father if he cheats on his wife.
No, he
But
not.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that because some things could be concealed with you don't know about it until you're grown. You
But what if
understand?
they know about it?
Huh?
Then what? What if they know about it?
What?
What if they know about it? Sorry, my mic. I'm
If
far
the
away
if
from my
the
mic.
if the child knows about it,
Yeah. Then what?
uh, it depends on how they're finding out about it. Like that would be my thing. Like if they're seeing it for themselves, where like the father was like a messy cheater,
Mm-hmm.
where he actually brought his kid to his side piece house, stuff like that.
Dang.
Yeah, they do those
So
too.
Wow,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
they
knocked
do
those
some
do
Yeah,
people.
do that.
yeah, they
done
do
they,
that.
they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to-
no, I'm good.
No,
I, I
I
mean,
think it would have been different if I really think that whole the whole Tasha. I mean, if with Tariq, if he knew Tasha was doing what she was doing, I think
Mm-hmm.
it would have played out a lot differently.
Mm-hmm.
But
so then
that never came to
he
be.
probably wouldn't be able to stand Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes.
fact. Because he
And
Probably would have killed him.
and just to clarify, Tariq was frustrated with his parents for two
Yeah.
reasons. They lied about their lifestyle and Ghost was
that's,
cheating. It wasn't just the cheating he was mad about. I felt like he was
Yeah,
more
because
about
he was
the
mad at the
dishonesty.
mom too. Yeah.
Yeah.
but that's what I said. Right, Miss Guy said that he should have told his son his lifestyle. Just
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah,
But
he was
I
lying a
wasn't
lot.
yeah. But we were focusing on the cheating part. But since you brought in the other part, that's why I'm kind of relating
Oh,
it together. It was
Yeah.
multiple reasons why Tariq was, why Ghost and Tasha weren't good parents.
y'all might not like this, but I think like when Moochie was saying about messy cheating, a child is not gonna know nothing about no cheating if it's not for a bitter baby mama. Don't
Mm.
worry about it. If you got cheated on, you got cheated on. Cry on your pillow. Move on. But don't be talking bad to your kid, your daughter, or your son
Mm.
about that man. Let him be a father. Take care of his business. Because if that's when you start poisoning that man's mind, like 50 Cent baby mama did to him, he started doing that, and then he grew up hating his father. So don't even say nothing about the cheating.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I mean, a lot of that Ghost contributed to a lot of that stuff. He just wasn't a good dad. Let's just put it like that.
Right, right, right.
He wasn't a good father at all.
Yeah, I don't feel
I
I'll be the
like
first to admit
bashing
that
the
he
other.
was not a good father.
I agree. He wasn't. I was just talking about like in real life though, like
Oh
bitter
yeah,
baby mama. Stop trying to talk down on that man. As long as he going to parent teacher conference, he paying for book bags and everything like that. He on time. Long as he doing what he doing, you shouldn't have to worry about who he's sleeping with.
Mm-hmm.
that vindictiveness that plays a big part in it too.
Where did that come from, Detroit?
I'm just
Sorry,
saying that. No,
like
Don't worry about who he's sleeping with.
I'm just
Ah.
saying that's what. Well, I'm just going by what Moochie said though. A messy cheating. If they find if the kid find out, they don't have to find out. If the baby mother don't say nothing.
So what about
but
this though? What about when the cheating breaks up the family? You don't think they're gonna blame the father or blame the mother? What if it's the mother that cheated
Most
and
of
the
the time,
family had to break up because of that? You don't think that it's gonna be an issue? You don't think that somebody listen, if it's multiple kids, one of them kids are gonna have some anger towards the cheater.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there like that.
That's a fact. That's a fact, though. If they married or they was in a long term relationship, things happen though. Like life is it's about ups and downs. I don't care how
Mm.
much money you got or whatever. You gonna go through things. That ain't gonna stop you from being a good father.
Nah, you just gotta be, regardless of how they feeling. You got, I mean, it's a child at the end of the day. They're not gonna understand the gravity of the situation that's going on anyway. Not
sometimes
until later on in life.
sometimes they
But
do and they blame themselves.
yeah,
they
and
do exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to understand the gravity of the situation. They might blame themselves. They might blame their father. They might blame their mother for
exactly.
not keeping their father around. But they don't
Mhm.
know exactly what's going on because it's too much weight for them to handle. They don't know all the aspects of it and all that. It's really up to the parents or the father, whoever, to be a good father and actually explain what's going on in a way that they can understand it and just be there. You know what I mean? Be there for them
Mm-hmm.
so that they can help them figure it out. They can work through it. You know, and let them know that you gonna be there regardless of what's going on. It's not their fault. You know what I mean? And just hit that home. You know what I mean? Bring it
Mm-hmm.
home with that because that's what's really going to play a part in it. You have to be there. You have to make sure that they're all right. Forget
Yeah.
what you're going through and your wife going through, whoever cheated, whatever was going on. You got to look at it through their perspective
Yeah.
as
Facts.
best as you can.
Yeah,
You
but you
feel
have to
me?
also make sure you have a balance when it comes to transparency. Because if you go about things and not let the kids know anything what's going on, they're left in the dark. They can bring up and make their
Hmm.
own conclusions. Like for instance, they can think, oh well, obviously mommy and daddy not getting along and daddy's gone. Oh, it's mommy's fault, which it really wasn't her fault. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Or sometimes and if you share too much, that may be a problem. So I feel like it's all a balance
So
in terms
It
of how.
is, but if you're a real man, you're gonna take responsibility for what you did.
Yeah.
No, not all men do
Period.
that.
Not all.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. If you're a real man, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
take responsibility for
responsibility.
what you did.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
what it is. I was wrong. This is what happened, but I'm still gonna be here for you regardless of what goes on because you're my blood. You're my
Yes.
seed. I
Yeah,
Yes.
don't care what happens if we together or not. I'm here for you for the rest of your life
Co-
or for the rest of my life, whatever.
Yeah.
co-
It don't
yeah,
Yeah.
matter. And make sure you drive that home to your
yeah.
child. So
Yeah.
there's
Co
no ands, ifs, or buts about it.
exactly.
co-parenting though. Co-parenting. You gotta make this the thing. You gotta make sure, pray that the mother don't brainwash their kid, and you have to
Hmm.
spend. You can't have them over for a summer, and then the next summer don't do it. You need to
Be
spend every day with
consistent.
them. You gotta
Yeah.
do that. You gotta pick them up from school. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Not just they come over for the weekend. They can come on a weekday if they want to. You know what I mean? It's co-parenting at the end of the day. It ain't just the mother got to
Yeah.
do everything. The father got to do stuff too.
And
Mm-hmm.
even if the mother is being bad towards you or bad mouthing you and all that stuff, the kids are gonna see it. They're gonna see it for what it is. They're gonna see what you do and they're gonna see what she do. And they're
Mm-hmm.
not dumb. So they're gonna be
Yeah.
able to put two and two together and say, okay, well, when I'm with him, I don't see none of this stuff that you're saying. So
Right. They got us.
it
Yeah.
or they're
Those.
gonna it's seeing is believing, especially for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe both parents have to be equally visible because when if one is not as visible and showing up as much as the other, that leaves room for the narrative to be written by the primary parent.
Yes. Yep.
Exactly.
So as we get ready to close this one, it's a very good debate. This question has a lot of like, it's a deep question. It's like so, and I'm glad that you guys kind of went a little deep. It wasn't like a surface answer, because like I said, it really depends on the kid, and the kids are not always small, guys. And a lot of you guys are saying stuff about small children. A lot of times the kids are not
What's
small.
wrong?
They can grow with their parents and see a divorce happen, and that could ruin the relationship that you have with your children because of this. Divorce could create a lot of trauma, psychological damage, but if you add cheating into it, that's already creating more damage on top of the damage that divorce does, right? If you guys remember the movie Love and Basketball, when Q found out that his father, he was like in college, he found out that his father cheated. He didn't want nothing to do with him because he felt like all the stuff he was teaching him all his life was a lie. Like, you out here cheating on my mother and you trying to teach me how to be a man, but you can't even live up to what you saying. So it's like I said, it's really subjective. It depends on the situation. And you could think you're out here being a good father, but when you're not thinking and you're thinking with your penis, listen, say I don't want to say I don't want to be with you anymore. If you just, I mean, they would have to deal with the psychological damage from the divorce, right? But at least if you're man enough to say I don't want to be with my wife anymore, you're woman enough to say I don't want to be with my husband anymore, and break up instead of adding cheating to the fact that to the equation, then I think it would help with the healing process, right? That's my closing argument. All right, guys, we almost out of here, right? But we probably not, because this next question, I don't know what y'all gonna talk, what y'all gonna. I feel like we're gonna run through this.
Ugh, I'm scared.
How'd you feel about Tommy killing
Ah!
Proctor?
Oh man.
Oh.
I told you we're gonna be all over the place. Nothing is like, we all over the place. This is finale, baby.
I feel like he shouldn't have did it.
Yeah.
Okay, Moochie, go ahead, talk
I don't
about it,
think.
Moochie. This is a bonus, so it's just us going around the table. We just gonna say
I
how
just
we
feel like he
feel.
shouldn't have did it. That's how I always felt about that.
Okay. Booby, booby trap.
Nah, he shouldn't have did it, man. I'm gonna say that I'm definitely gonna agree with Moochie on this one. He definitely shouldn't have did it. He should have minded on his business. Proctor, he was down for him. Proctor kept it
Yeah.
100 with him. He ain't never do him dirty. Even when he was wearing the wire, he told Ghost. He wrote it on a piece of paper. I'm wearing the wire. Ghost was mad, but at the same time, he couldn't do nothing but respect it because he told him. He could have went in there and just had him spill the beans and all that and say nothing, but Proctor
Mhm.
kept it a buck with everybody, yo. You know what I mean? He did
Yeah.
what he did with his baby moms or his ex-wife or whatever, but she deserved it. But
It's a
I'm
fact.
saying it is nah. He should have left Proctor alone. And Tommy, that was one body he shouldn't have caught
Yeah.
for sure. Because he was down for him. Proctor was down for him from day one. Even when
Mhm.
Terry Silver was being slimy, the ghost, and he ain't have no reason to be slimy because he already made up in his mind who he was, and then smashed his wife and all that other stuff because Silver was a slime ball. But Proctor was still there, right there with him. He made sure Silver, as long as he could, he held Silver off as far as trying to make sure Ghost was all right because Silver had already made up his mind that he wanted him locked up. But yeah, man, he's a day one for real,
Yeah,
for
for
real.
real.
He was.
That's a
Should have
fact
left him
right
alone.
there. All
Ah
right.
man, I was trying to try to disagree, but I just can't do it, man. Because I'm thinking that season. What was it when he died? Season 5 or season 6?
I think it was at 6.
I feel like it was 6, but don't.
Yeah.
Okay, it was 6. He died, and I didn't like. I hated season 6, but I don't.
Mm.
It wasn't even written right that him to die. It was just they were just throwing stuff out there. I just think the whole situation was bad for Tommy, and he was overly emotional, and I don't agree with him. I don't know. My Proctor was more down than Tasha was, to be honest. So I agree.
Mhm.
I agree with Paperboy. I try to disagree, but I can't. I can't disagree.
No. This one is just the This is just the open, like how we feel. This is a
Oh,
bonus.
okay.
Yeah. When it's a debate, you're gonna see it's gonna say debate before the question. So no worries. Pretty girl, what you got?
Hated it. I hated it. I hated the whole scene. Like I said, Proctor's like top 4 character for me. I love me some Proctor. I feel like the crime, the whole shooting. First of all, you messing up a nice decored home. Okay, Tom, you have
Yeah.
no respect. But and that's why I'm watching the rewatch because I know Proctor had evidence. But I feel like the walls were closing in on him. So from Tommy's perspective, we already know how Tommy is. And rewatching it now, we saw Tommy literally threaten Proctor 11 times.
Mad
So
time. Look right here. Look.
yes, the writing is on the wall.
At some point, he was like, "I need to protect myself against this guy."
Exactly.
I
So
think Tommy was hating, man, because Proctor was fresher than him. He always had nice J's on and all that. Yeah, he was. Yeah, Tommy was a hater, man.
You never saw Tommy with sneakers on.
Yeah, he had like boots all the
He had
time,
like
right?
black boots
Yep.
on or something.
Yeah.
oh, I know
Hi,
that's
AG and God Consciousness and Gemini and Daria. Yeah. Oh, who didn't go yet? Did you go,
Moochie.
Detroit?
I
No,
went.
I
I
was
Oh,
went.
the
Moochie
first one to
went first.
go.
Moochie went first.
I
All
had
right.
went.
Okay, yeah, I hated this, guys. I know. Look, some of y'all saying they disagree. I think RC said he disagreed because Proctor actually went to go talk to the feds. But guys, I didn't like it. So
it was a lot. It was a lot. And
yeah,
I
it was.
also think anybody that shows a little more favoritism towards Ghost, Tommy kind of felt the way, and he knows like how Ghost and Proctor was, even though they were all in bed together. But I mean, well, pause, I guess.
Oh man, yeah.
But
Big pause.
Tommy, I guess he was considered a loose end child. I don't know. We gotta see if Lisa Marie come back.
Like he wasn't no loose end though. At the end of the day, they could have went out. They could have did what they always do and got his problem out of the way, and he would have been indebted to them for the rest of his life. It's not like he wasn't really down for him anyway. So he'd
Yeah,
have just been part of the squad, and that'd have been it.
Yeah,
but he still had
somebody made a good point saying that if he would have stayed, if he would have still been alive, he would have been the one to get Tariq out of his situation right now.
Oh yeah.
I think Davis is doing a pretty good job.
But he expensive as hell.
But yeah, exactly. Like this guy's an extortionist. What the freak? We can't be working with this dude.
He ain't
all the
gonna
time.
do it no more though, because Tariq basically helped him out a lot. He ain't gonna store Tariq
But
like
you know
that.
what though? Would Proctor really help Tariq? After all, he would probably know that he took out his father.
Mm-hmm.
It depends if he knows that, because he was very remorseful when Raina died. He was really sad and felt bad for Ghost. So he probably would have gave him like a second generation discount or something. I don't know.
You got
Proctor needed his own spinoff. That's what he needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to Uncle Benny. He ain't had to go out like that.
Yo, Uncle Benny.
Shout out to Benny, man. They met the
Why they
wasted
do him
character.
like that?
Yeah, they did him. I didn't
They
like
hurt
Fuck that dude up so much just to have him get murked.
Yo, why did they do that? I don't understand the whole hype. That was so irking to me.
Ask Courtney Kim if you interview her. She can probably give you an excuse. When you interview her, she'll give you a good excuse why she did it.
Her issue, you know what her issue is? She watches Game of Thrones. So she's on that anybody could get it.
And she loved Godfather too. That's her favorite. So
yeah, so she's into the killing that shock value kill. That's how she is.
And,
that's what I think.
And Ghost reminder, she made Ghost like her father. So you know Ghost is gonna die.
You got daddy issue.
And I'm saying Tariq is in her mind. Tariq is her. She loves Effie. So Tariq and Effie ain't going nowhere.
Yep. And I don't like subjective writing like that. I just
Me neither.
I hate that. Don't write a story based off of like. I mean, if you do, you could write a character based off of a little bit of a part of you, but like, come on now, be a little more creative than that, and don't fall too much in love with the characters to the point where you can't. I don't know. I just don't like stuff like that because I feel like it's restrictive to me.
I agree. I think it's biased towards her.
It's biased, exactly. If you're gonna be biased, that means you can't really go too many places because the only person that understands where she's coming from is her. She literally said on one of the lives that she don't understand why everybody was so mad at Tariq.
Right.
I was like, what?
and she said that Effie is not a slime ball. That Effie just I'm like, come on, man. Them your favorite characters. That's why you gonna say that.
Yeah. Listen, if I write a character
honest,
I know the character's a slime ball.
Yeah.
Everybody's a slime ball in Power.
But she said, but that's a fact. But for her, she said Effie wasn't though, because she liked that character.
Yeah,
she created that
character. How she feel about the whole women empowerment and all that. I get it, but at the same time, everybody's a slime ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody gets a pass in Power. Nobody at all.
I don't think
the only person that got a pass was Raina, and that was the only death that really shouldn't have happened. But I mean, she got killed by another slime ball, so it was what it was.
That's true. All right, guys.
About a dirty cop.
Was it Raina's fault though? Real quick, y'all. Do y'all blame Raina?
Yeah, she was being nosy.
I mean, listen, this is my stance on it, and I kind of take this.
I'm just saying.
I took the same stance that I took with Lauren. The fact that they're not street smart caused them to get into trouble. Her not being street smart, talking about Raina, she thought it was okay to go up to this guy and say, "I know you. You're Ray Ray." Like, why would you do that?
You talk to him like he was a school bully or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And you knew
he needs to leave my brother alone.
and you knew he was a cop too, because he came up to your school basically saying he was a cop.
And Tariq told her he was a dirty cop.
Exactly. So I ain't saying you should have died, but you died for you being nosy.
For what?
Tariq should have said, "Listen, I tell you this, you better stay away. Don't say nothing. If you ever see him, don't say nothing. Like, you supposed to cover all your ground." He should never said nothing to her in the first place.
She was being nosy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Raina. I had to give you some accountability, girl.
Poor Raina. All right, guys, we're down to the last debate. All right. Should Bodie get a
Mm,
pass for his willingness to snitch
mm.
on Marlo? Woo!
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
gonna start with the Detroit. Talk to me,
Yes,
man.
yes, man, yes, ma'am. I think so. I think so. He didn't snitch on him. They end up killing him. So I
Right.
think he should get a pass.
Because he didn't get a chance to do it.
He ain't get a chance to do it anyway, and I don't think he was gonna do it anyway. To be honest, they
Yep.
want him off
I
that corner.
agree.
So I don't. He get a pass for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a you proved me wrong. I'm just gonna let me be real with you. You
Yeah.
proved me
I feel
wrong. I
like
thought,
Bodie should get a pass on this.
yeah. How about you, Booby?
I definitely think you got to pass on. I mean, it's like you said, he didn't snitch. He was cool with McNulty, which was, I mean, it was their relationship was funny because it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. He didn't give him no information. It was more of a work relationship, just like he had with Hurt and Carver. You know what I mean? When they met him at the movies, like, oh, y'all go to the movies too? Oh man, I see y'all on the block tomorrow when y'all try to run up on us.
Right,
But
right.
so I mean, it was more like a work relationship. This is I'm gonna try to catch you. You gonna run away from me, but we both feel the same way about this dude, so we can vibe on that. But I'm not
Mm-hmm.
giving you no information. I'm not snitching on him. I'm not telling on him. But we already know it didn't really matter because if Marlo even thought you was doing something against him, he was gonna kill you. So
Yeah.
it 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 was hard, but nah, he definitely gets a pass for this
Okay. Surprised me again. Okay. Pretty girl.
Mm-hmm. I must say that Bodie is top 3 favorite character for me,
I
but
agree.
I'm not giving him a pass because the game is the game.
Mm.
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 Ooh, talk about it.
I'm just saying the game is the game. You sign yourself into a situation and you have to abide by those rules regardless of who you're snitching on. You already know what happens to snitches. What you do to your best friend. I'm just
Mm.
saying. Where's Wallace?
Where's Wallace?
Where's Wallace?
Well,
Hey, Wallace in Wakanda. I'm sorry.
well, yeah, right.
For real.
Well, my man
Elevated.
in Creed, man, that man
Yeah.
doing his thing, man.
Elevation.
All his
He,
life he had to fight.
Yo.
he didn't
So,
snitch. He didn't snitch though, so he get a pass for me.
Yeah, he didn't give you
but
no info. So
Yeah.
it's the illusion, it's the appearance. It didn't look good by you being you look at him right now having a
I
whole
mean,
pop date.
now listen, to Pretty Girl's credit, like in this conversation, he is literally telling him, like, I ain't no snitch, but Marlo and his crew gotta fall, right? And I'm not gonna give up nobody from Barksdale crew, whatever's left of it. So it was more like a conversation, like well, somebody gotta take a stand. You're gonna do what you gotta do. And he was like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but and just don't ask me to live on my knees or whatever. So it does sound like he was willing to do whatever he had to do to take Marlo down.
he didn't get a chance. So it was
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but it's the
Okay,
option.
here's my question to you, Booby and Detroit. If he got a chance to do it, would he get a pass?
No,
oh no.
Okay, so then all right. So then I was right.
I don't think he would have did it though. To be honest with you, I think it was all talk.
Mm.
I don't think he would have did it. I think he would have tried to start taking him out on his own. He would try to figure out a way to take him out on his own.
Mm.
Use his
Yeah, because
little
he was
crew
like he
against
was
him and
ready
stuff
to do
like
that when
that.
they was running up on him.
Yeah, he would have figured something out to try to take them out on his own. But he didn't get a chance, and he didn't really have nobody to stand with him. You seen
Mm-hmm.
He was
Poop was
scary.
trash. He was scary.
Yeah,
Autumn was scary. He was the only one that stood tall on the block
Right.
when they
Within
ran up
stride.
on him.
Right.
facts.
So it's like he would have had to do it on his own anyway.
Mm.
But I think Bodie probably would have tried to do it on his own before he gave them any info.
Okay. I was wondering if he would have done try to do it on his own, how would he get next to Marlo? Because he wasn't, he was never able to really get close to him. So that's kind of why I think he probably would have tried to snitch. But Moochie, what do you say before I say what I gotta say? Because I already said something about this on
I would
Sunday, I think.
say that he should have got a pass.
Yeah, okay, you
Mm.
said that already. Yeah, well, me and Moochie were talking about this when we did our finale on I think Sunday, and we were talking about how he should get a pass simply because now if he wound up snitching, I still say he should have got a pass because Marlo was not really playing the game like that. And we
Right.
were saying that if you don't play the game, if you playing the game differently, then why can't I play it differently? You're not playing by the rules. Why I gotta play by the rules? So I just kind of feel like in this situation, in this instance, if dude is not like he don't even got a code. I'm talking about Marlo, right? So if the code is no snitching, snitches get stitches and all that stuff, but you playing your whole one way, you wanted to be one way, right? So that's his problem. He want everything to be one way. It's his way, the highway.
Right.
I'm killing security guards. I'm killing delivery people. You know, I don't care who it is. If you in my way, if I need you to go down to make it look like my ops deleted you, that's what I'm gonna do. Poor lady in the store. You know, all of that. So I feel like definitely Bodie should get a pass because you gotta, this is the way to beat Marlo. That's how I was looking at it.
I ain't gonna lie. When Bodie died, I wanted to cry. That was my favorite character.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
mad about that. I was
yeah,
mad
that was.
about it. I knew it was about to go down too.
Yeah,
Man,
I don't even to this day. I don't even rewatch that scene because I still don't like it how it
Yeah, it's
happened.
hard. I had to
Yeah.
watch it the other day. It was hard, and then it was hard for me too because I had to rewind it in order to get the screenshot.
Dang,
I was like,
yeah,
"Oh my gosh, this is horrible."
horrible, man.
he had nobody to stand with him. Everybody ran.
They
They
was
was
weak,
trash. His
man.
whole crew was trash, yo.
Yeah,
Why
everybody
gotta be
wanted.
weak?
Yeah.
Miss K, you used to have a situation. I don't know. I feel like it was you where you said somebody was being ridiculed because he didn't want to get shot.
Right.
How was
Mm-hmm.
so? Are you saying Poot was weak?
He
For
Detroit.
should have.
me,
Oh, Poot was weak. He was working in the Foot Locker after all that.
Oh, that's
He
weak though.
was
You
weak,
making
dude.
out a
Just
lot.
got out of doing a
Nah, man,
bid.
he
yeah,
got out, but at the
another
same time,
day.
that's your man. You know what I mean? That's your man. Y'all grew up. You sat up there and shot Wallace with him. You can catch a body on Wallace.
It's
You know what I
That
mean?
was
facts.
different though.
Who wasn't fighting back. You know what I
They
mean?
was on there
He's
together.
weak, man. He's
That
But that
was
weak.
was
super
different.
weak.
This was an assassination. There was no way they was getting out of
It
there
was
alive.
that was an
Wallace
ambush.
wasn't right.
Yeah.
Okay, but you
Yeah.
still could have came back and did something to somebody. Caught Snoop on the humble. You know what I mean?
Well,
Something.
that okay. So you talking about the next day, and
Okay,
that's
but
kind
Yeah,
of what we're
even if
talking.
you ain't stand with him, you could have got some get back for your man. You
Yeah.
ain't even do that.
He
Well,
could have
that's
got. Yeah,
Man,
he
you
knew it
trash,
was. He knew
man.
it was gonna happen too. He could have said that. Man, I'm done talking about it. He weak, bro.
Yo,
The dude
Bodie,
is weak,
Bodie, we
man.
gotta go, man. We gotta go. Come
Go.
on, man. Nah,
He's,
man, get up out of here,
Bodie.
man. They got
Oh, Bodie should have left. I'm sorry, he
yes.
should have left. He
Bodie
should
was
have left
yeah,
Bodie.
that's
That's
what I
what
was about
made
to
from
him
the
say.
who
bat,
he
Yeah,
is. You know what I mean?
that's what I was about to say. He should have went to New York.
and then came back.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Yeah.
guys, that was that. Moochie, you have anything final to say? Nope, you quiet. All right.
No, I'm good with it. I'm good. I like the conversation. He
Yeah.
is everybody's favorite character. And it was messed up how it happened. But I can't say that Poot is really like a sucker like that.
Mm.
He
I don't.
was for me.
It was though. He
I, I,
ran.
I, I mean, he ran, but like they was coming from everywhere.
Man, Michael got more
He
heart than
It
the
wasn't
was
the
bat.
only
only
two
person
of
on the
them. It
corner
was
with
two
No,
him,
it
of
was
them.
though.
It
more
was
than two
three of
people. I
y'all.
thought.
He wasn't the only people on only person on the corner with him. It was other people out there that
Other
ran with
people.
him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this is your favorite character, but Weebay, you see what Weebay did to the Bartha, his old boy when he came up in there season one. I think it was season one. My man thought Weebay was gonna kill him, but he was trying to get him up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what
So
he should have did. That man, that's what you supposed to do. He left that man out to dry, man.
no, he didn't.
He
He
knew
said,
them
"Let's
people was
go."
coming.
He
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 said,
he
knew
"Let's."
them
knew
people was coming. Y'all got guns just like they got guns. Stand tall,
But if
man. Be
I'm
a
yeah,
man.
That's
outnumbered, I gotta think
Man.
smart. If I'm outnumbered, I'm like, if I'm not getting out of this,
Yeah.
I gotta
If
get
he
But
out.
man.
was
but they
something,
wasn't outnumbered though. They wasn't outnumbered.
I
It
feel
was
like it was
even.
more than people.
Nah, it was
Who
Snoop.
was the
Let's
last
It was
look.
one?
Let's
Snoop,
look.
Chris,
Okay.
and the other dude that was standing over there actually shot him. That was in the cut. It
Okay.
was
So it
Exactly.
three of
looked
them
like
and three of
so
them.
it's
Michael was
right.
there too.
And
It
it looked
was
like I
even.
think it was a fourth person too because
Yeah.
you got
Michael
Nah,
was
it
two
there
wasn't.
too
It
because
was
he
somebody
was
on the
he
left.
calling him
saw
when he
because
didn't fire
when he
no
saw it,
shot.
I remember this like
No. I'm
clockwork.
talking
When he
about
saw it,
a fourth person that was on the corner with Bodie, I feel like.
Yeah.
yeah, they wasn't outnumbered. They wasn't
But
outnumbered.
by the time wasn't Poot the last one before Bodie to leave?
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
stayed
he
till he
stayed with him
could.
as long as he
But
could
he
though.
ain't blast nothing. He ain't hurt nothing.
Maybe
He ain't
he
shoot
ain't have
nothing. He ain't do
nothing. Keep in
nothing.
mind,
I don't think
Oh
he had a
got
man,
out
gun,
of
come
right?
Nah,
on,
got out of
man.
man.
Stop.
doing a
Oh my
bid.
God, man.
Oliver
Stop
said
it.
none of them was strapped. So I mean
Man,
that's
they
what it
left that
seemed
brother
like.
Yeah,
out
the
to
only
die. He
person
They
left
that
left
was
so
him out
strapped
there
was
to
Bodie.
dry, man.
exactly. He was
You
super
act
weak,
like he
bro.
ran and give no warning, like he was blindsided. No, he
Man,
that
nah, he ain't, forget a warning. That's your man. That y'all holding down the block now.
Yeah, but
This
Bodie's
what
the
I'm saying.
only
Y'all
one
holding
that
down the
had a
block. You should
gun.
have pulled your whistle just like he pulled his. That's what
it
you
would have
should
Ex-
been
have did.
Maybe he ain't have no
exactly.
it would have been
whistle.
2 dead Negroes on the
Oh
block
man,
if it was
stop
him.
it,
Nah,
man.
man. Nah, you crazy. Come
I want to
on
see y'all in
now.
that position. I don't want to see. I don't want to see no pee in y'all
I've
pants.
been in that
Oh
position
my
before. I
gosh!
swear I've been in it.
We
That's what
been.
I'm
I've
saying.
been
Uh-oh.
in
I've
that.
been there.
Uh-oh.
Man,
It ain't nothing.
I ain't never let my
I
man
ain't
square
never
with nobody
Never,
about that. It was,
ever. On
never
everything. I
will.
already
If
been
that
there before. You don't do that. You don't leave your man hanging. Y'all
He
all on
didn't
the
leave
block.
him. He
That's
a
what I'm
grown
saying.
man. He not
he
a
did,
kid.
man, that man would man.
Mm.
They
Who
was
he
like,
chose to die
man, let's
that night?
stop it,
Y'all
man.
know what y'all out
Just
there
like his
doing.
brother.
Okay? Y'all know what y'all out there doing. So you should be prepared for that.
He
Look,
was.
he
I
He
had
agree
no
had
with
he
that
hands.
part.
He
I
just
agree
got
with
out
that
of the
part.
pen.
I mean, Oliver
We leave
says
it at
that
that.
Oliver says none of them were strapped, and I'm thinking like, well, like you said, Booby, if this is what you out here doing, why don't you got anything? Why you don't got it
Those
on
the
you?
tools of the trade. I'm
And
saying,
Yeah,
then
come
I
on
don't.
now.
That's
if
kind of weird to me.
if
So
they would have shot them together, I guarantee they would have got away. They could have got out of the Baltimore, man. Together, they could have
mhm.
got out of Baltimore, but they never did. He sit there. He weak, bro. Get
no.
out of here,
Bodie went to
man.
see Uncle Charles, and that's who he saw.
Nah,
Okay.
he ain't want to see it.
Smoke.
Hey,
Man, he was super weak, man.
He got tired
you
of
gotta
fighting. He
go,
felt
Bodie.
defeated.
Come
They
on,
took
man.
his territory.
Right, we
I
gotta
miss
go.
my Uncle Charles, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all are
Hey,
crazy.
I'm saying though, man. That Poop
He a
was
grown
weak.
man.
Yeah, he was weak, man.
He a grown man.
That's a
You can
shame. He
sit
got
up. What Iron Panther said? He shot an unarmed man.
an
You can
unarmed
shoot
man.
Wallace. You shot an unarmed man, a boy,
Mm.
shot an unarmed boy, but you can't hold it down when real men is coming.
Mhm.
Exactly. He peed.
No,
He peed.
they were assigned to kill Wallace.
Man, he
They
peed in
like
his pants and didn't do nothing. He let his own man die. Get out of here,
Exactly.
man.
he was stringer made them kill him.
Man, shout out to Michael for being a real
Yeah,
G that took out Snoop. You know
yeah,
what I
Hey,
mean? Shout
for
out to
real.
him,
don't
man.
Shout out to Michael.
listen,
A
guys.
real
I'm
person.
still reviewing. I'm still doing a YM. There's a lot of
Oh,
things
my
that I
bad.
forgot. So, but thank God I know about that part. So just don't say any more spoilers.
Okay.
I was
My
about to
bad,
say,
All
my
right.
bad, my bad. All right, I'm gonna
No.
share.
But I remember that part. So that wasn't bad. I do remember that part with Mike and Snoop. I do
He
remember
did
that.
what he was supposed to
How
do.
my hair look and all that.
get on my hair.
But
Mhm.
Good girl.
Yeah, yeah.
but other than that, don't say anything else, please. Woo.
You look
But
good, girl.
no, Michael did have a lot of heart. I
A
will
lot
say
of
that.
her. Even Chris told him that, hey, you better watch
Mm-hmm.
this one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's his pup. He raised him.
Yeah. He
It
was
is
gonna be
what
the
it
one
is.
that killed if he wanted to. I think if they would have did a spin-off, I think he was gonna be the one that killed Marlo.
I
Mm-hmm.
agree too. I do
I
think
wish they
that would
would
have
have let it
happened.
happen. I hate the way
Yeah,
they ended it.
I know, right?
So
Mhm.
man.
ridiculous. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for being here.
Appreciate it.
This was the
Oh
first
yeah,
time
thanks for having us.
Booby Traps and Detroit King has graced up my channel,
This
and I
was
appreciate it.
this is dope, man. We need to
Yeah,
do
Oh,
this
this
was all
more,
right. I
man.
like this.
thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it. And if I can, because this is supposed to be like a limited series, whenever things happen that's debatable, we can always come back to the table and talk. Okay.
Okay.
Detroit, I just realized you changed your name. Come on now, please change it back.
Detroit
Boys
King
up.
City Boys up.
City boys up, baby. Shout out,
Shout out Stevie J.
shout out to Stevie J. You won, baby.
Stop.
He took
I'm
that
done.
dub.
I'm done.
Shout out to him.
It is
Yeah.
horrid.
Don't
You
get
guys
mad
are
at that W.
horrid.
We
Yeah, I ain't
up.
got no more room on my name.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? What's up,
I have a whole
SJ?
paragraph.
What's up, SJ?
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming. You guys want to run down what's going on in your channels before I get up out of here? Before we get out of here, I'll start with you, pretty girl. What you got going on?
I'm going on vacation, so I'm be on a hiatus for a week. But next
Nice.
Friday, Pretty Thorough Podcast. Working on my higher learning movie review, and a little power video as well. So stay tuned. And of course, we do an original power every Wednesday.
Yay! Okay, Detroit.
I'm not going on a vacation, but I'm going to see the point though Monday. So, but
Ah.
you haven't been to see the point?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I should go. It's in Ohio. Dope. I'm telling you, take the kids. They gonna want to go back.
What is it?
It's like amusement park. Like they got like
Oh.
nothing but roller coasters and everything.
Oh, that sounds nice.
But
Okay.
I think it's Tuesday. Me and Paperboy gonna show love to the great Heavy D. You know what I mean? We're gonna salute to him, man, because Heavy D is a legend, and I don't think he get the credit that he deserves, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
Heavy D, y'all better put some respect on that man's name.
Put some respect on it.
Yes, my diddly D.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, that's what's up, Detroit, and that's nice. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna have to look it up because I do need to go somewhere before. All right, Booby Traps, talk to us.
I'm putting the finishing touches on my Mayan series review.
Nice.
Run down the whole all 5 seasons. You know what I mean? In a quick review. Then me and Detroit, we're gonna be working on the They Clone Tyrone for my first live. And what's the other one? I was working on. Oh, I got another power video coming up inspired by Brillo. I got to debate some of the things he was saying about my boy Lulu. So
okay. Yo, honestly, you saying that actually, Booby and Detroit, I actually thought about doing a whole video where I just debated everything y'all said about Shelby versus Michael Corleone, but I'm not gonna do it.
No, you should do
leave
it.
It alone.
You should do it
because a lot of the stuff that folks were saying, I was like, "Come on now."
You got to do it. I think you should do it.
I'll think about it. Do it.
Yeah.
Moochie, what you got, girl?
Oh, keep y'all notifications on. The next thing I am doing is the throwback next Sunday for Which Way Is Up. So that's what's coming up. We did finish Run the World, so that was up the finale. We talked about that. And I'm gonna be doing some trailer breakdowns. So just keep your notifications on. And don't forget next Friday we'll be back with trending topics.
Nice. All right, for me, guys, for my members, the next thing that's coming up should be for my members. I'm not sure though, guys, because I got a busy weekend coming up. But Sunday, I'm supposed to be doing season 5, episode 1 of The Wire. That's the revisit. For my members, I'm gonna be doing They Clone Tyrone, and then I'm hoping that on Tuesday we're back for The Wire again. I'm hoping to get like maybe 1 to 3 episodes all together for the rewatch of Breaking Bad, and that's what I got going on for right now. Okay. Oh yeah, and then the top, I think we're doing top 10 most shocking episodes of The Wire for season 4. And me and Moochie are going to do a video on that. We're not going to do a live. We're going to do a video. So that's what we got going on my channel. RC, you in the best season, in my opinion, for Peaky Blinders. Okay. Adrian Brody makes his appearance. You're going to enjoy it.
White Snoop.
I promise you, you're going to enjoy it.
You know what?
Like Snoop, you said?
He calls him White Snoop.
He calling.
He do look something like Snoop. Now that
White
you said
Snoop.
That, I never put the two together.
Oh my gosh!
I never thought to put those two together, but now that you just made me,
now
see
I can't unsee it.
Miss K, can I give your subs somebody they can like check out, like watch if they because it's a drought and that writer strike is gonna be crazy, but on HBO Max, Full Circle. You better peep that out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's fire. And Hijack on Apple
Yeah,
TV.
Yeah.
hijack. Yo.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that. My son, I was not getting Apple because I didn't like Apple,
Oh,
but
they
my
top
son got it.
tier.
He tapped into it with his little student thing, so I'm about to get up on that. And if I like it, I'll do a little review for a real quick video.
Full Circle though, I'm telling you, Miss K, HBO Max.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Full
It's
circle.
only a few episodes out, but they fire.
Facts.
All right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for being here. Moochie, Booby Traps, Pretty Girl, loves track content. And I'm going to say your names Detroit, King City,
See.
Boys Up.
Yeah, shout out to Stevie J. Shout out to
Yeah.
Stevie J.
Yeah.
No. Stevie J, get what's coming to you. And I'm not talking about that money, brother.
Faith
You
Evans
gotta have
Okay.
faith.
Faith Evans better go to the Atlantic City and start getting that money up.
I know one thing. As soon as she get home, he need to be packed up. Okay.
Oh
Get
my
your
out.
money,
God.
Stevie J.
Oh my gosh. We are out of here. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.
Yo.